Hello friends, and welcome to today's episode. A police cop from Florida remembers a scary time when he saved two kids. It's a lesson of how important it is to keep your cool. We feel like we're in the right place at the right time sometimes. Deputy Jonathan Pazmino Alvarez definitely felt that way one day last fall after his quick thought helped him save two kids who were in a stolen truck. In Hillsborough County, Florida, last October, Pazmino Alvarez was on the way to a call. As he went about his normal routine, something stopped him in his tracks. Out of nowhere, we see a man running behind his truck and yelling, "He just took my truck with my kids." He looked at me and pointed at the truck, the cop told an ABC news station in his area. So, Pazmino Alvarez got in his police car and followed the truck while telling the driver to stop. Lucky for him, he did, and things didn't get worse. Even though the officer's quick thought probably played a role. Usually, when we get a high-risk call, we have to pull out our guns and get each person out of the car one at a time. But since there were kids around, I didn't want the person behind the wheel to do anything crazy that could hurt them, he said. When Pazmino Alvarez got close to the truck, he saw that two kids, ages 8 and 4, were inside. They were in tears. They were very angry, the office said. They lined up when they saw me, and they stopped crying. They said things like, "He's not my father." The deputy told Kevin Smith to give him the keys to his car. He also told the kids that he knew they were in a truck that had been stolen. Smith may or may not have known there were kids in the truck when he jumped in, but he was still told what his rights were. He was later charged with 1 count of grand theft of a motor vehicle and 2 counts of felony kidnapping. After the kids and their dad were reunited, the dad was very thankful for Pazmino Alvarez's quick and calm reaction. "I spoke with the brave father. He told me, 'I'm so glad you were there.' I looked back and said, 'Wow, I'm glad I was there, too,' the cop said. This story is nice because it has a happy finish, but it's also a good lesson for all of us to remember. When things get intense, hectic, or downright scary, it's important to keep a cool head and talk clearly and directly. Officer Pazmino Alvarez showed that when he kept his gun in its case and listened to a worried dad trying to find his truck and kids. But the dad also proved his point by telling the cop what had happened in a clear way. And when the officer stopped the thief, the kids did a good job of telling the officer what was going on. Pazmino Alvarez was in the right place at the right time, that's for sure. But who knows what would have happened if another cop had been in his place. So the next time you're in over your head or dealing with a very tense situation, try to remember to take a few deep breaths, think about the best way to solve the problem or calm things down, and remember that sometimes we are put in situations where we can do our best if we remember to stop and take a good look around. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more amazing stories.